Hi everyone, welcome along to the 17th of December. I hope you're all well. Apologies for no video yesterday. It was just technologically too difficult. I don't know what was the matter with it. It wouldn't upload, it wouldn't do anything. So yeah, I guess it was corrupted somehow. I've never had it happen before, but it just meant that we get a double dose today. I'm not sure dose is a good word though, is it? Not sure I want a double dose of anything. Right, so let's have a look. We're catching up with this one, and we've got a little bit of catch up to do from the holidays as well, the weekend. So I've got day 14, which is this beautiful little birdhouse, which goes at the bottom here, at the front. So, and it looks just like that bird. It's just flown out of that birdhouse. Isn't that lovely? 15 is this lovely little bunny. And he goes here. Just press this one in. There we go. So that's him down there. 16, we have another LBB, a little brown bird. And where does he go? What number are you? 16. There, right at the top. So I've just lost him now. There he is, right at the top there. And number 17 is this rather fetching toadstool, which goes right at the bottom there. So that's that one all caught up and ready. So I've got the other two advent calendars to share with you. I've got a little bit of haul, I've got a freebie, and I've got 3 of my past finishes from this year to recap, because I said I was going to start recapping things that I've actually finished, which isn't as high as past years, I don't think. So I don't know quite what I've been playing at, but it's not as high as past years. So let's do the Roxy Floss Co. Modern Folk Embroidery Evertote calendar. I have been working whilst watching the darts, because the darts have started yesterday. So this is Monday for me, but Tuesday for you. So the darts started last night, so the World Championships down in Ali Pali. So I was watching some of the early round matches and trying to get caught up. So this is me still trying to get caught up. So day 16. Is that right? Day 16, yeah. Ooh. There's something extra in this one as well. We've got a mini candy cane. Excellent. Ooh, isn't that a lovely colour? It's called Gilded. There was a sort of a mustardy yellow, goldy yellow in the last calendar that was my favourite, and I actually ended up buying like 8 more skeins of it for a design that I've yet to stitch. So we've just got a picture of a cat and a girl with a spoon. I can only imagine she's eating the cat food and the cat is not happy. It looks what's going on, doesn't it? Yeah, she's eating the cat food. Where is this one going to be? This is going to be working sort of in the bottom row that I haven't got to yet. So I can't wait to add that colour in, because I was looking at it earlier. We've got quite a lot of sort of reds and pinks. So it's going to be nice to add in just a totally different colour. And number 17. It says, let's get musical. Over at the Modern Folk Embroidery YouTube channel, a little song is waiting for you. So we've got a monkey on a clarinet, an owl, and some cats kind of singing around. That would be me, that one. Singing loud, but probably wailing. I haven't shown you the colour. This is called Pine Needles. So another beautiful greeny. And I always find it's helpful to show it with the greens that we've had before, just so you can see kind of where it sits. So we've had Garland, which was very much a kind of yellowy green before. And we've had, which one's that one? Coniferous, which is more of a bluey green. And then this one is more of a sort of tending towards emerald green. Not quite there, but not a million miles away. So those are my two new colours to incorporate. And I really want to get caught up because I remember last year I finished it on Christmas Eve, as I should have done. And that was really nice. And I really want to do that again. Before I forget, excuse me, this is the little freebie from the Scarlett house. Tanya does a little freebie every year, and this is the 2024 one. It's called Snow Fun. Tanya loves her dogs, and so she's got dogs on there and some trees and birds and all sorts of loveliness. So you can get that from their website, but I will put that down in the box below. Okay, let's look at some past finishes from this year. They're all bird related actually. I'm going to start off with this one because you might actually want to try and stitch this before Christmas. It's called Birds That Sing and Bells That Ring. Got that the right way around? Yes. And I designed this for Stitch in London last year. And there were several designers who each did a little sort of Christmas design using a few sort of set colours and then colours of our own. And that was my selection. So it's now released. So you can grab that and stitch that if you want to. It'd make a nice little pillow as well. I think it's stitched on 32 count. Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's stitched on 32 count. And this is probably about 10 centimetres by 10 centimetres, 4 inches by 4 inches, something of that nature. So not huge. I seem to remember it had to be less than 60 by 60. So that is a little Christmas decoration there. Now this one is called Maggie. It's not available yet unless you have bought the Laurie My Crazy Life cross stitch planner, and in which case it's in there. It is a little needle book that I made. So it says shiny things on the back, and then I just turned it into a little needle book. Really like that little stitch. And then this one is by Love Poppet. And this is the wren. And I stitched it on, I think, a 28 count because I wanted it specifically to fit the lid of this jar, which is an IKEA jar. And these jar lids have a little indent in them, which means they're absolutely ripe for turning into sort of padded cushion finishes. Now, it seems to be blowing out a little bit, but it is an absolutely lovely little design. Perfect for spring as well. And I made a couple of little pins just to sit in the top. So those are my 3 finishes that I'm sharing with you today from this year, just gone. And we have 2 more of these, and then I'll show you my purchases. Ooh, Nutcracker gingerbread moisturising hand cream. Ooh, very nice, very nice. And number 17. Ooh, perfect. Needles, size 26. I've never tried this brand before. Whitecroft England. Never tried those before. Size 26 needles. Perfect. Right, I have 2 purchases, things that came today. The first one is this antique pin cushion. And I really liked it because it's beaded, and I have a couple of other antique beaded pincushions. But also it made me think of a snowflake, so perfect for displaying this time of year. It looks black, but it's actually a very, very dark blue, and it could probably do with a little bit of a dust, if I'm honest, but I'll need to get a fine brush and give it a good dust. And it's blue on the back, so that probably helps you to see the blue on the front. It's got a mixture of pearls, obviously imitation pearls, and little seed beads, and it's got this fringed border. It does have a little bit of damage on that corner, but other than that, the fringing is in really, really good condition, and it's pretty old. So I think I'd have a couple of corners hanging off if I was this old. But I wanted it to sit. I've got a lovely crown, antique crown pin cushion, and so I wanted it to sit with that one, just as part of a little a little collection, because I need another collection. And then lastly, my threads from Lakeside Needlecraft. I am collecting the classic colourworks, and I am nearly done. And I think I say this every time. We're on to T and S. S and T, not T and S. So we've got tea and biscuits, tartan plaid, tangerine, tabby, which is kind of like a grey white, but it does have some kind of very faint sort of khaki in there as well. Sweetest Heart, lovely. Oh, bright one. Sunshine Girl. Sunset. Sun-Kissed. Sunflower, that's quite variegated. Don't know if you can see. And Sugared Violets. I don't know about Sugared Violets, it reminds me of Sugared Almonds. I love Sugared Almonds. I can absolutely just demolish a jar of those. Talking of demolishing things, I've just had one of those Terry's chocolate oranges, but the mint one, because I hate chocolate orange. It reminds me of eating tinfoil. You know, if you get a bit of tinfoil in your mouth, and it's horrible. But the mint one is incredible. It's just the nicest minty chocolate. So if you haven't already treated yourself to one of those this season, then definitely go for that. Right, that's it from me. I'm hopefully caught up a bit more tomorrow, and I'll see you again. Stay classy, stitchers.